I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey.
You come into our sport think it's gonna be easy, but you're in for a real wake-up call.
If you ask me, I think he's going to do big things here. Look out. Superman punch! That shovels an equalizer. Spear! Spear! This is going to be one for the ages.
We are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
So this is it. Day one of training at the WWE Performance Center. As you can see, it looks like everyone heard I was coming and decided they'd be better off staying home. This is cool, but there's no way my journey ends here. I'm going to WWE and then straight to the top, where I make sure that—
What are you doing? You're an hour and a half early for your orientation.
I was just checking out the facility.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. How did you even get in here?
Guy up front let me in.
Oh, big guy with the mustache? Kinda sweaty?
Yup.
Well, that's Todd's final strike. Hope he enjoys early retirement.
Oh, no need to get anyone in trouble. He, definitely checked my ID and even did a pat-down. Really thorough. So Todd's all right in my book. I feel very safe in his big, sweaty hands.
Fine, whatever. Anyway, you're going to need to fill out your information on this and sign a bunch of waivers before you can begin training today. And when you're done with all that, there's actually a fun part. You get to design your wrestling gear in case you become a WWE superstar.
You mean when I become a WWE superstar?
Yeah, sure. Wait, have you been filming this entire time?
Is that a problem?
Filming's not allowed in here without prior consent, which you should have been told by security. Frickin' Todd. Turn it off, please. You done with all that yet?
Just finished. It takes time to design a look like that.
I've seen worse.
So now what? Should I go wait at the front desk with you until it's time to start?
Front desk. What do you think I do here? I'm Corey Klein, head recruiter and occasional babysitter of people who don't follow instructions and show up way earlier than they're supposed to.
Oh, that Corey. I guess when we were emailing, I just saw your name and assumed that... You know what? It's nice to meet you in person finally.
Go get changed. Then head over to the gym. The other trainees who started last week should be showing up soon. And to clear up any potential confusion on your end, they are men.
Got it. Thanks.
Hey, new guy, right? I'm Hector Flores. Welcome to the PC.
Thanks. I'm excited to get going. Especially since I heard you started last week.
Started here, at least. I've been training in wrestling for years before this. It's part of growing up in Mexico.
Are you from one of those famous wrestling families?
No, where I'm from, you were either into wrestling or football. Sorry, soccer. I chose wrestling.
I chose football. American, to be clear. I had no interest in all that running they do in soccer. Plus, I love the physicality of football.
I can see how that relates to wrestling, but how'd you end up here?
I loved playing football, but I just kind of got burnt out going from college to the pros and wanted a new challenge. I started training for this a few months back, and WWE took notice.
That's good. But don't expect this to be easy. You're going to have to work as hard, or harder, than you ever have before to make it to WWE.
I realize that, and I respect everything that WWE superstars do, inside and outside the ring. but there have been a lot of guys who crossed over successfully from football to wrestling, and I plan on being the next one to do it.
I like your determination. Now let's see if you have what it takes to get the ball in the end zone.
Hey, who are you?
First day training here. It's nice to meet you in person. Since I transitioned from football to wrestling, I've been watching a lot of your matches from Japan. And when I heard you were here, I was pumped to get in the ring with you.
Yeah, well, you better act fast since I don't plan on being here too long.
Why is that?
Because they should have never sent me here to begin with. I don't belong in the same place as someone just crossing over from football or some stupid former mascot. If you haven't met that goon yet, don't bother.
Don't underestimate me just because I come from another sport. Besides, I wouldn't be the first wrestler to transition from football.
Yeah, well, I kind of wish you were the last. You talk a good game, but when this is over, you'll be running back to whatever team you were cut from.
I've never run away from a challenge, and that's not going to change now. I look forward to proving you wrong.
I heard you were starting today. Big fan.
Thanks. You're a football fan?
No, not really. I just like your team's colors. Big purple fan. That'll be the color of my gear when I get to WWE. But anyway, I actually have an athletic background too. I spent some time in minor league baseball.
Really? Who'd you play for?
Well, I wasn't a player. I was actually a mascot named Ribby. But I was around a ton of good athletes.
Oh, okay. Well, that counts for something, I guess.
The best part of the job was they used to have indie wrestling shows at the stadium all the time, where I got to rub elbows with legends like Jerry the King Lawler. He found out I was training on the side as a wrestler and actually helped me get a shot here. Not that I couldn't have made it on my own.
Even if Lawler helped get your foot in the door, you wouldn't be here if you weren't talented. I'll see you out there in a bit.
Ah, sounds good, buddy. Oh, and before I forget, can you sign your football card for me before we leave today?
Sure. Just as long as you don't sell it online.
Ah, well, then you know what? I can get it some other time.
I'm just messing with you. If you can make a few bucks, then good for you. And literally, it might only be a few bucks. See you out there, Chase.
I'd like to officially welcome our newest recruit to the start of his WWE journey. The rest of you've heard this speech already, so we'll try to make it quick.
On our first day, he did the whole ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages thing. It was awesome.
We'll do the talking, Chase.
I was just telling him about your cool DX intro you did.
Chase!
What Road Dogg was getting at is we are going to give you the foundation to succeed in WWE. What you do with it is up to you.
Keep in mind, you will be judged at all times. The big man in the sky is always watching.
Not that big man. There's a camera up there with a live feed that goes directly to Triple H's office in Stamford.
The coaches and PC staff certainly have input, but ultimately, he'll decide when the time's right to bring the GMs from NXT, Raw, and SmackDown here so you can showcase your talents.
I'm ready for that now.
Yeah, we know you think that, but it's not your call, big shot.
Okay, now that all that's out of the way, we're gonna start with some one-on-one matches to see where everyone's at.
All right, new guy, since it's your first day, we'll let you choose who you want to face.
Okay, let's get started.
Before you say anything, do you really think you just got everything I had? It's obvious I shouldn't be here.
Cool. Is that what you're gonna tell Triple H? Because he probably wanted...
Triple H wasn't watching our match.
You think so? Because I'm pretty sure after I beat you, I looked up at the camera and saw it zoom.
Face me when it really...
Here's the thing. I think it already did, and we saw what...
Tonight, Bret Hart has his sights set on his opposition, and the Hitman looks ready. The sharpest shooter in WWE looks locked and loaded for this showdown. When the excellence of execution is focused like this, it spells trouble for his opponent.
But he'll be taking on an individual who is turning a lot of heads as of late. He's gained a level of popularity that is steadily growing week by week, and he wants to prove that the hype is legitimate.
Oh, right on the arm. That's a unique suplex. Wrist clutch suplex, perfect. Stomping, ouch. Ah, look at this. Spinning arm breaker. Bret is not finding a way to gain the edge.
Rare to see the Hitman baffled like this.
Pulling him in for the backbreaker. Ouch. Now it's Bret Hart on the defensive. If he can hold the line here, he'll be in a good position. Straining that trapezius muscle.
Hitting the elbow drop.
Oh, man, landing awkwardly. Putting the shoulder in jeopardy there. And now he's on the downside. He's going to have to dig out of this in a hurry. Getting set up for something in the corner. Bam! Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it. Knee right to the ankle. Another knee drop. And targeting the leg there. He's absorbing some tough hits now.
At this stage of the match, they are clearly starting to feel the effects of this back and forth.
Hart just can't stop this attack.
The Hitman is showing some vulnerabilities in his game.
Retaliation from the Hitman. He switches it back around. Oh, that'll do some serious damage. Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine. Oh, European uppercut. Had it scouted.
Bret showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Good chance for Bret to gain his wits about it. Oh, here it comes. Sit-out pile driver. And there's Bret Hart's unmatched technical acumen. He can tie up an opponent in almost any situation. He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
He gets the kick out after the 1.
Still not enough to put him away.
And Bret gets countered. Dropping their opponent's arm. Good job getting in the ropes there. Yeah, that could have been bad. For the victory here. 1, 2, 3. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
handicap match can go one way or another. Sometimes they're some of the most entertaining matches in WWE, and sometimes they are an agonizing beatdown.
Well, I have no doubt with the superstars in this particular handicap match, it's going to be the former. Every single one of them has something to prove, whether the numbers are on their side or not.
Some people question the WWE brass when these handicap matches are announced, and I believe it's for good reason. Right on the arm. Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
And The Rock is getting dismantled.
The millions are hoping The Rock can come back here. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch.
Trap the arm.
Neckbreaker. So smooth. The Rock may be in a bad way here.
There's still time to turn this handicap match around, guys.
Elbow drop.
Elbow drop.
And he's adamantly in control. You can tell he's firing up. And set right into the corner. Knife edge chop echoing through the arena. Oh, man, what a strike. Quick thinking by The Rock.
And The Rock is finally changing the tempo with that attack.
But Rock has to keep the pedal at full throttle while he has the opening.
Elbow lands hard. Great counter. Hoisted up. Knees across the abdomen. And he makes it to the ropes.
I knew he could.
For the win. And the count doesn't even begin.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Got flipped upside down there. He's in a little bit of trouble now.
Oh, come on, Cole. No one leaves a handicap match completely unscathed.
Twists the arm out. Ooh, well-planted knee. Ouch. Oh, God, that hurt. The Rock hoping to head this attack off with a pass.
And The Rock is being dominated here.
Oh, he retaliates. Steve Austin in off the tag. Float over. Into it.
Over. Nice. DDT.
Sent crashing to the floor.
And the electricity of this moment is coursing through his veins.
Definitely not where you want to be right now. Just carried like a rag doll here. And took too long setting up for that maneuver.
Great display of strength with the suplex.
He now just looks helpless to every attack.
This is where his fortitude will be put to the test.
Goodness, inverted suplex. He's positioning himself, closing in. Similarly incredible athleticism.
Tag made. Tag made.
From behind. Back suplex. Way to steer clear. DDT.
Uh-oh. What a takedown. Fujiwara armbar.
Working to neutralize that arm. Going after the arm.
Fujiwara armbar, incredible pressure.
Going for it. Crossface submission time.
That's it. That's it.
Here's your handicap match winner.
Here is your winner.
Hey, glad you made it. I'm Baron Blade. Whatever you've heard about me, don't believe it. Unless it was good, then it's totally legit. So you two ready for the big show tonight?
Yeah, can't wait to check out all the matches.
I'm sure you'll be able to watch from the back a bit, but I don't allow wrestlers in the audience. Unless it's a light house and we need to beef up the head count, but that's not the case for tonight. Especially after we blew up on social media, saying 2 future WWE superstars were competing.
Wait, are you saying we're in a match?
Yeah, I sent Chase a message about it. It said, bring a friend to the show, need more matches.
Chase, what the heck, man?
To be fair, the one other time we met, you talked nonstop about how much you loved collecting matches from restaurants you ate at. So I guess me bringing some from several different local establishments was a complete waste of time.
Oh, no, I'll still take those. Thanks.
This is exactly what I was afraid of. I didn't want anyone to know we were here, and now we're going to wrestle?
Not my problem. And like I said, it's already out there on social media, so you might as well go through with it anyway. You should probably go get changed into your gear, though.
I don't have any gear. I thought we were just here to watch the show, remember?
Oh, come on, man. You always bring your gear. Rookie mistake. Just wrestle in your clothes, I guess.
Remind me to never listen to you again.
How would I be able to remind you if you're not gonna listen to me again?
You're the worst.
look who it is, the two hottest stars on the Indies.
I guess you saw what happened.
I'm certainly not an expert on the old internets, but it was kind of hard not to see it. Footage was plastered all over social media.
What'd you think of the match? 4 stars? 5 maybe?
That's not really important right now. What matters is I wasn't the only one who got wind of your little guest appearance. You know, they do have internet up in Connecticut, right? So here's what I'm thinking. First time offense, your sentence is a crap ton of cardio, and then a match against the Viking Raiders. Sound fair?
Yes, that's more than fair. And I promise it won't happen again.
It better not, or you two will permanently be on the Indies. Now go do laps around the building until the Viking Raiders get here.
When might that be?
Oh, about 3 hours from now. Go.